Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Reelest podcast. I'm your host, Brayden.
I'm your host, Ben.
And this
We
is
have special guest Brayden. We have special guest Brayden.
Gustavo.
I'm your host Gustavo. We have special guest Brayden. Right over
Hello.
here.
My name is. I'm the co-host, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my god. Okay, today
By
we
the
have...
way,
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm the co-host, Dr. Ian Kelson.
and I'm the other co-host. I'm two people, and I'm Ghislaine Maxwell.
And I'm the other co-host, Samson. Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
large
so he's
penis.
doing a movie reference because we're actually going to be talking about 28 years later, The Bone Temple as the first movie for today.
And the second movie will be Israel: A True Story.
No, it will not be. No, it will not
It
be.
was-
The third
was them
movie will be
3,000
the
years
gay
ago?
documentary from 50 Cent.
Oh my god.
No. Unfortunately, my name is not Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay,
But
unfortunately.
my name is actually just Ben, and we are going to be covering the one of the most impressive films ever made,
And my name is
Fitzcarraldo.
Nick Fuentes.
Fitzcarraldo. Ew. We'll talk about it. And to cap off our show, we're going to be talking about A Streetcar
We
Named
have
Desire.
never talked about the movies like this. We have just talked.
We're doing it now. We've started a new thing.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's not a new thing.
That's not a new thing.
We are very familiar with threats on the Reelest podcast, and we just want to remind people that all this is good fun. And unfortunately,
it's not.
and Brayden, as we have seen earlier on, has very great fighting prowess and would easily defeat Gustavo in a fight. Not.
I endorse this. Oh, okay. Well,
But let's start by talking about.
we'll talk about the franchise movie. This movie's part of the franchise. I watched all the movies of the franchise prior to it because that's what I do.
I thought this movie was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty damn awesome.
I also think it was pretty good.
thought it had a good title card drop. Gotta say, if we're any title cards, pretty good title card drop.
I'm not
The
really
Boner
familiar.
Temple.
I'm not really familiar with Picasso's work because I'm not going to lie to you. The only other movie I've seen on her directorial list is, of course, The Marvels, which I did like, but I don't think
you
that
like
she.
everything, dude.
I don't think that she had. I don't think that she had like full
no,
creative control of
Ben,
this.
you can't say that Brayden likes everything when you
Sue me. I like The Marvels. Like what? Like okay, sue me. Like I don't like.
I will.
I enjoyed it.
We know what you did. We know what you did with Fitzcarraldo.
Yeah, like I wasn't like untruthful in my
What did you do with
Marvels review.
Fitzcarraldo? Huh? I mean, do you think I brought it to my room and asked it to bed first? Like, what are you talking about here?
You said
Yes.
you gave it extra credit for fucking. The fact that it even got made is like.
Dude, but we're talking about Fitzcarraldo first.
Yeah,
We're talking about
why
20
don't we
years later.
focus
The
on
Bone
the
Temple.
movie first?
Okay.
So the only movie it's really connected to, honestly, is a little bit of 28 days. I'm going to kill you. A little bit of 28 days later, and then mostly 28 years later. 28 Weeks is just kind of an interesting movie. I don't know. It's like whatever. It's like the most boring thing ever, kind of.
Yeah. It's the worst movie in the series.
I
What are you gonna do? But 28 years later, The Bone Temple continues with the high quality of 28 years, I think.
Yeah.
28 years is good. I would say The Bone Temple is better just because it's more concise.
I think
more.
I like them both pretty equally. I think that they're...
Yeah, I think 28 years has just a different. It just has a different vibe. It just has a different style.
Yeah, I thought it was a very good story about grief and about loss. I thought that was a very good coming of age story, the original, and this one was very not a coming of age story. Very much.
Yeah, no, it really didn't have anything to do with that. I think I probably would say this is actually only my third favorite, so it would basically also be my second least favorite in that sense too. But I really enjoyed Days Later, and I also think that Years Later, I feel like this is just a weird sequel to Years Later. Not in a bad way necessarily, but just it's not what I expected when I watched the movie. This is not what I expected The Bone Temple to be.
I'm kind of glad that it wasn't though. I'm kind of glad it wasn't what I expected because the worst thing a trilogy can do, a series can do, is get stale, is get predictable. And
Yeah.
I think that the fact that it wasn't that it was something that you did not see coming. I am very glad that we got the in-depth character study of Samson and how he followed him a lot more. and how we learn a lot more about him and about the nature of the virus.
Yeah, I think. Sorry, go ahead.
And the fact, and Ian Kelson is probably the best character in the series. I'm gonna say that. I mean, if I'm gonna say that, like, I'm kind of glad that the infected, all things considered, were not like we didn't have that many big horde scenes or anything. It didn't need it overall.
Yeah,
because
it's not as much of a zombie movie, really.
No, and I think it's a very human movie. It's about human connection. It's about these connections that we make despite everything else, and how Kelson just cares so much about this man who otherwise probably would kill him if he didn't do all these things, but he just wants to have that deeper human connection that he can't have with anyone else because of how alone he is. All he has are the infected.
Yeah, he wants to empathize with Samson. He wants to understand why Samson feels the way he does and why he's doing the things that he does. But everyone else sees him as a complete, brainless monster. And then
it's revealed that what the virus does is it makes them in severe pain and see these visions, and it can be treated. And I think that's really an interesting way to go about it. But that knowledge died with him. That knowledge of how to treat the virus, he was killed by a religious zealot, and that was that. He lost, they lost the chance to really save people. And
I would argue that the movies, I mean, I don't know if it's the main theme, but it's certainly one of its biggest themes is that idea that this movie is pretty anti-religion as a concept. I feel like at the very least it's anti-cult.
I mean, most things are anti-cult. It's more about anti-religious zealotry. I think is more what
because if you think about it, if Ian Kelson's to represent science and modernity and progress, and what was that guy's freaking name? He had a stupid ass name. Jimmy Crystal. Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal, to be precise.
Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal.
But he's very obviously even Jimmy Crystal is very clearly related to Jesus Christ, in the way that just it's JC. I feel you can see that. And I don't think it's necessarily knocking Christianity as a whole. It might be, but I also think that it's really just knocking that idea that religion is going to always end up trying to fight with science, in my opinion. But that's sort of the theme that I saw.
But you're missing the whole thing of Jimmy Crystal believing what he says. He believes in it. He does.
Do we think, though, that religious leaders don't believe in what they're saying?
Well, what I'm saying more is that a lot of them just want a lot of cult leaders don't really believe what they're saying.
Cult leaders, okay. So this is also where I'm maybe it is a commentary on religion, though, because cult leaders don't believe in what they're saying. Their only goal is to seek power.
So that's what makes me think it's hard because Gustavo, you want to butt in?
No, I was just clearing my throat, but I mean I was just thinking I think the movie is more, it's not anti-religion. I don't think it's necessarily anti-cult, but it is trying to show that a lot of people seek out religion just because they want some type of comfort from some type of trauma, some type of connection, and the idea of religion is very it's appealing to people like that. All the other Jimmys, all the fingers, they are little latchkey kids with no family,
and they believe in what he's saying too, which is it's so absurd and ridiculous that you almost kind of throughout the movie, especially what's the name of the girl, the actress? Was her Erin Kellyman? I think her name was. Is that the name of the actress?
I think that was the actress. I don't remember the character's name.
Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy, obviously. Let me look it up. Jimmy Inc. was the name of the girl, and she. I feel for a good portion of the movie, she kind of believed in it, but she obviously was skeptical still in some ways.
Yeah, I think the interpretation I got was that she was the second newest person there after Spike. That was the way I saw it because like that she wasn't like fully integrated. Well, I view it that way because like she wasn't as integrated into the cult as most everyone else. So that would only be true as if like she was less like exposed to it for.
She wasn't as into the clique.
Yeah, and that's but I also it's important like Alex Garland, the writer, not director, thankfully.
He would not have been bad as a director.
But he's a fan of The Last of Us, and you can see that in this.
Yeah.
You can see.
Oh yeah, it's very Last of Us inspired.
Yeah.
So the way I see it is
a post-apocalyptic story.
But one of the things about The Last of Us that you can see in this is the idea that the biggest threat in an apocalyptic situation like this are other non-infected humans, right? Because I mean, look at the Jimmies. They just go right through the infected. There's one coming like dead, but then they just randomly kill people for no reason who are uninfected. They're just trying to live their lives. They go after and kill them.
They kill people because they're evil.
Yeah,
well, they kill people because Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal's evil. Like, he was so fucking evil, bro. He was so fucking evil in this goddamn movie.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm a little scared that Jack O'Connell might be getting typecast. Sorry, that Jack O'Connell might be getting typecast because he was in Sinners.
I already know her.
He was in this. I don't know. I feel like he might end up just playing that like ruthless villain character for a while.
He plays two evil characters back to back.
But they're different. They are different villains.
They're different. They're both ruthless.
They're very like. I don't want to get into like a debate about Sinners right now, but like I gotta be honest with you, him and Sinners, he. I guess they both think they're doing a good thing. They both think they're in the right. So that's I guess a connection you can make, but they both. He does
Sinners?
think he's doing. Yes, he thinks he's doing a good thing. He's giving them immortality.
I don't think that's what the movie's trying to convey. I mean, look, I only saw it once, so I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he's meant to just be like evil.
Yeah, I saw it 3 times. I don't agree with Ben's take.
Well, whatever. We don't have to agree. We don't have to agree.
We don't have to agree. We're also not talking about Sinners fully anyway. So.
No, we're talking about 20 years later at the Bone Temple. I did really like the musical sequence close to the end of the movie with
Yeah, that was
Number of the Videos, that was awesome. A lot of good needle drops in the movie.
When that fucking everything in its right place stuff, I was like, man, I love Radiohead.
That was awesome.
I was like shocked because I just finished watching Daredevil Born Again with my mom, and that plays at the end of that show, and I was like, oh, I really like this song. I can't believe that it plays in the show. Like, I just forgot that happened. And then like maybe a week later, I saw Bone Temple. I'm like, oh my god, there's that fucking song again. So what is possibly your issue? Like, it's a Marvel show. Like, calm down,
Marvel!
Man. It's not even a bad Marvel show. It's Daredevil Born Again, man.
It's not as good as the original Netflix show.
Not season 1 and 3. Like, it's probably better than season 2.
It's better than 2. It's better than 2.
Yeah. So which just means it lines up with the rest of the show.
2 is better. I meant 2 is better. 2 is better. 2 is better. 2 is better conceptually and in practice. It looks better. It's written better. The 2 is just cluttered. 2 is cluttered. Born Again is just not good. The first episode and like the last episodes are good. The rest are just kind of like, man, I can see why they reshot some of these things. But that's beside the point, because we're not trying to talk about Daredevil Born Again. We're here to talk about something that's actually good, a good thing, a good movie, instead of a mid TV show made by Marvel Studios, which is literally every show that's which is a subsidiary of Marvel Studios, you dipshit. I'm still right.
Not my typo. Not by my typo.
Okay.
So, anyways, other things I liked. I kind of think it's okay. One thing, criticism I do have is that I feel like Spike is going to be the main character of the trilogy, right? He kind of was just here to in this movie. He wasn't that important. We just kind of cut to him being all worried all the time, like.
I mean, he's a kid, man. Like, I don't.
Giving all these telltale ass reactions.
What I'll say is, Alfie Williams is a good child actor.
Okay. He's good,
really good.
But like, I'm just
actually.
he was mostly in this. Like, most of his scenes felt like, hey, remember this kid exists. He's important. He was important at very specific points in the movie. He was not the main character of the film. He was Ian Counseling.
So what I'm hearing from this is that Alex Garland's a terrible writer. Cool.
What?
Those words did not come out of my mouth.
Nothing he said even insinuated that.
It's a very small criticism. Overall, I really liked the movie. I thought it was very well written. I'm just saying that the point of the movie was not his movie. The first movie was his movie. This is not his movie. I feel like it'll be more. Will it even be more of his movies next time, or it'll be hey, look, it's Cillian Murphy back again?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. So the reason why we said 28 Days Later was sort of important to this one, because it really wasn't important to 28 years later, or weeks even, is that Cillian Murphy appears at the end of this movie, which I knew about before the movie came out, just because
it was post-credit scene.
It wasn't even before the credits. It was just the last scene.
It wasn't post-credits. Yeah.
It wasn't. Also, I know it wasn't post-credits.
If it was a Marvel movie, that would have been a post-credits.
Oh, ironically, it would have been the post-credits scene. They would have been
it would have been bad. It would have been really stupid.
It would have said, what's his character's name?
Jim will return.
Jim will return in 28 years later, part 3.
Which might not even happen now.
Yeah,
might not even happen now because
I do think they'll make it, just because they already have been working on it, and I kind of feel like the studio will, based on the critical reception. I mean, we'll have to see if it does anything during the Oscars of next year. But I do think
it won't.
It came out in January of this year. It came out before the Oscar nominations were announced this year. Like, what do you mean?
Speaking of which. I mean, do you guys think that Hamnet's going to win Best Picture?
I haven't seen it yet.
Sure not. Hamnet, yeah. I haven't watched it yet, but if it does win, I think I want to die, because from what I've heard, it's one of those fucking Oscar bait pretentious ass movies, and I don't really want to see it. But I'm going to see it because it got nominated.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it is, but you know.
Oh, all my friends at college that actually like film and like study it all hate Hamnet. So
I don't hate it.
I don't know. John's girlfriend liked it.
It just didn't move me.
I was like, oh, maybe that'll be good. But why are you giving me?
It just didn't move me.
Does she study film and understand the complexities of it?
No, but she watches plenty of movies.
You're
sounding pretentious right now. Movies are for everybody.
Movies are for everybody. Understand the complexities of film?
Yeah, Loki, you're being a nerd.
What if she did? What if she didn't? Like,
I don't think she's unknowledgeable about movies. Okay, well, this part of the podcast is just like, let's just move on.
Whatever.
I'll just say that I saw the best nominees already. I have seen them all already. So
what's the best one?
Best one about after another.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Anyways, moving on.
I'm writing with sinners, but that's okay.
I was going to say there were some things that I think were better in 28 years later than the Bone Temple, mainly the music. I thought the music in 20 years later was so great. I thought it was so great. It was really cool, really interesting. The band who did it, Young Fathers, they're actually a band I really like, and they make really weird synth, kind of pop, kind of rap, kind of rock, just complete genre bending stuff. So I mean, I feel like if you guys like the score for the movie, I think check their music out. I think it's worth a listen. The way 28 Years was shot, I think, was also not better, but more varied, more interesting.
They were both shot on iPhone, right?
I think.
Because
they might have been. I can check. Hold on.
One thing that I thought was really funny, by the way, in 28 in the Bone Temple was straight up that one guy that existed just to get killed by Samson. At the very beginning of the movie, that guy was fun. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm
No, they shot it on a camera. They shot it on like a normal camera.
Did they shoot the first one on the iPhone though?
They did.
Yeah, they shot on iPhone. They didn't just hold an iPhone in their hand and shoot the movie though. I feel like people hear oh, this movie was shot on iPhones, and they think they just.
Oh my god! I remember when the heyday of the Restore the Snyderverse movement, when Zack Snyder filmed something with an iPhone, and they were like, "Oh my god, it looks so great!" And it's like, dude, he wasn't holding the fucking iPhone, right? He's obviously
they have a rig. They use a rig and set it up.
Okay, so I feel like we've gotten to the point of we're almost done with our discussion of this movie.
I agree.
So,
Ray Fiennes was so good in it. We almost didn't say that. Ray Fiennes was fucking amazing.
He was amazing. I think that if this wasn't a horror movie franchise film, people would be talking about Oscar noms.
Yes. I mean, Ray Fiennes has so many great performances. So
Yeah, he should have won. I know you are a brutalist lover, but he should have won for Conclave.
That would not have been a good win.
But
I actually agree, though.
Oh, never mind. You're right, Gustavo. I don't want to pick on my side.
I did not. No, he deserves a Best Actor win. He did not deserve one for Conclave. Conclave was not good.
Sorry, Brayden. You're catching strays on the podcast.
Conclave's not a good movie. Conclave is great.
It was not. If you've seen maybe like 5 movies ever.
It's like
I've seen plenty, and I gave it a great score. I gave it like a 4.5, I think. So
because you are a normie. It's a normie masterpiece.
Watching Conclave. What do you mean normie?
It's a normie masterpiece. Have you seen the reviews on Letterboxd, bro? It's all like, oh my god, this is so slay. This is so
That's literally all Letterboxd is.
Sister snapped on.
Anyways,
like no one actually analyzed the movie because the movie has nothing to analyze. There's nothing deep about it whatsoever.
Anyways,
it's just twists.
Okay,
it's just bullshit.
Shut up. Shut up.
And it's the most predictable thing in the fucking world. And the music is so overbearing. It's so overbearing.
Quiet Coyote. Okay, so what did you guys give it star-wise? I gave it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 for me.
7 out of 10.
Fuck you. Anyways, let's move on to the Fitzcarraldo.
This is gonna be fun.
So, I gotta be honest.
Hold on. The average for Bone Temple was 3.9. Okay, let's move on.
Anyways, so Fitzcarraldo is not a great movie. I'll say it. I know you guys are gonna disagree and be like, "Oh, it's one of the best movies ever made." I didn't. It's okay.
This guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to give context, this is the movie I suggested. I thought it was going to be a fun movie to watch because like Apocalypse Now, it had a very treacherous filming thing. And I heard it was good. In advance.
Interesting.
And it had like a documentary about this filming, and it was a very good documentary when I watched it. Very informative.
I mean, the movie is kind of already like a documentary about its own making, you know?
Yeah, because the movie is about
documentary, so.
Well, not really. He took like one aspect of real life and made it into a movie, which was like a guy going across.
I meant like they made a documentary about the making of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, famously what they say is Werner Herzog made a movie about a guy who brought him a boat over a mountain to do that. He literally brought a boat over a mountain. Which is like, why the fuck did you do that? Why the fuck did you actually?
You're explaining this about as well as the movie did anything.
He wanted the rubber to sell the rubber so he could bring opera to this small town in Peru. It's that easy.
But that's so stupid.
Okay, so let me tell you guys my experience with this movie over the course of, I think, literally a week. Okay, I started the movie right after I watched Bone Temple, and right after Bone Temple, and I watched Bone Temple the second day I went to school. Right, the second day I was in college. Literally, I started it, and then about 20 minutes in, I was like, "This is slow. I'm gonna take a break and do something else." I forgot all about the movie. I came back to it the next day. I said, all right, let's finish this goddamn movie. It's long as shit. I've gotten 20 minutes down. Now I have a real movie's length left. Then, context, I watched this on Prime. It has ads. It's very sad. I hate that movies are broken up with ads. But, obviously during an ad break, I'm going to check my phone and I'm going to get caught up in something. I'm going to hit the pause button. It got to the point where I was so bored with the contents of the movie, I started doing my homework in between ad breaks because I just couldn't stand watching it anymore. Finally, it became a running joke within my house because at that point, everyone had come back from college. I was the first person back. At that point, everyone had already come back, and they were like, oh my god, you're still watching this stupid-ass movie. Because everyone thought it was stupid. And people would come by and be like, you're still watching that movie? I said, yes. And then they would come back. And I sat there and I was like, after watching the movie, I'm like, I hated this movie. This is terrible. But I can't give it a half star, because to give it a half star would basically, in my opinion, half stars I reserve solely for the most offensive of movies I've ever seen. And this wasn't that. It was so uninteresting, so boring, and so unapologetically bland that I had to sit there and genuinely be like, I'm giving you an extra like half star just because. I hated the acting. I hated the dubbing. The dubbing is terrible.
I think we should watch Santantongo next.
I don't even want to. I've never seen it, and I don't want to because I don't think it's going to be good.
It's 7 hours long.
You understand the length is not actually the problem, right? It's that the movie was fucking boring.
Okay, but I wouldn't call it bland.
I don't know. That's the adjective I'd use, but I could be convinced into thinking
that there
was
really
some...
the.
I could be convinced into believing that there is artistic merit.
Is anything but bland.
Well, there is artistic merit to this movie.
No, that's why I didn't give it a half star.
You just didn't. Well, but you just said there wasn't.
I said I could be convinced. I said I could be convinced.
Well, that implies that you don't think that there's any.
I think there's some. I don't think there's a lot.
So you know how Marty Supreme is about a guy who dreams big? It's about fucking ping pong.
Yeah.
But ping pong's cool.
Also, like, that movie's fun and it has fun moments, and Timothée Chalamet is actually...
This energy.
This had fun moments, like when a guy got crushed by a boat.
Well, okay, I'm like right in the middle of you guys, like in terms of how I felt about the movie, so you guys can go at it.
Wait, that's actually true. He's literally just in the middle.
I think the movie could have been a little better paced.
This movie could have been an email.
Okay. I really don't try to complain about runtime or I do complain about pacing. I don't try to complain too much about runtime because I obviously don't care that much. I will sit down and watch a 4-hour movie, but it's more about it needs to warrant the 4 hours. This one obviously is not 4 hours; it's 2.5. It's not even that long, really, and it doesn't warrant.
Wait, hold on. He's getting his copy of Once Upon a Time in America. Yep.
But my point is that this movie doesn't even warrant maybe half that runtime. Like, it's just not. It's not keeping you engaged, and it doesn't even care. It doesn't even want to. It doesn't want you to keep watching it. There's moments in this movie where "Dare to Dream the Impossible" is the tagline. Yeah, I'm daring to fucking watch the movie. That's the impossible right here. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, I'm trying to watch it, and they won't let me. Like, it literally doesn't want me to watch the damn movie. Like,
because Brayden is fucking pissed the hell off. I think
his camera froze.
His camera did froze. Your camera froze. All right, we're back.
So,
we're back.
My camera froze?
Yeah, but you're back.
Okay.
On my screen, your camera froze.
Whatever.
It's probably on my end then.
Yeah.
So I think that the I thought it was to give some context. I'm easily convinced to give it. I'm a fucking. I am like. I like this movie. It was neat. I give it a good rating. That's just how I work.
Yeah, you blame Brayden for liking it.
Why am I that person? I don't understand. Okay, look. We talked about the Marvels really briefly because of Nia DaCosta, right? And I gave it a good score. I gave it like a 3.5, okay? And I said, but that's genuinely how I feel about the movie. Now, Ben, why don't you explain to the viewers why you gave this movie 4 stars and why you didn't instead give it...
It's like a 3-star movie. It's like a 3-star movie.
What did you give it? What are you going to give it?
I give it a 4.
I don't do that. I don't say what you want about me. Say I'm a shill, say whatever. I don't do that. When I give something a rating, it's because I actually think it is that rating. Maybe I'm misguided, maybe I'm wrong, but I still genuinely think that about the movie. Don't do that. Don't overrate things just to do it, or underrate things just to do it. I actually care about what. Oh, I'm the chimp. I'm the chimp. Oh, I'm the chimp, and you're the raging lion. Ooh, see you masterclass. I paint to myself the chimp, and you're the raging lion.
I'm doing like the speed watches thing.
Watches.
So, I just thought they went through hell and back to get this movie made, and I really
agree.
It.
I'm not
sitting through hell and back watching the movie.
Who had it worse? Like, also, like, the actor Klaus Kinski's like a terrible person. Like, he's just terrible. Oh, yeah. He's just a terrible guy.
Yes, he's terrible.
And he's
an insane person, and I love him. I love Klaus.
Anyways, so
I love Klaus Kinski. I defend Klaus Kinski. I stand with Klaus Kinski.
He was a pedophile.
I stand with Klaus Kinski.
No.
Okay, but was he in the files? Was he in the Epstein files?
Well, no. He was dead before stuff happened.
He was. Anyways, let's get
all right.
So I just want to say, I think they hired prostitutes, by the way, on the set to so that the people in the crew and cast didn't try to sleep with the indigenous people.
Which is like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is
that? The engineer who helped make the pulley system to bring the boat up quit because he thought it was too dangerous.
Go back to the prostitutes. Why no?
It's just
why is that a concern?
It's common practice because if they did, they would kill people. The indigenous people would get mad and kill them.
But why was that on their
sleep with them?
mind?
Yeah, why
was that on their mind?
The horniest set ever? Like,
hornier than an aura?
Hornier than a horror movie? Like what are we doing,
dude?
Hornier than Caligula? Oh my god!
They were. Listen, I don't know. I can't defend it. I'm just telling you what happened.
All men are evil. That's what it is. All men are evil.
And again, we're supposed to sit here and genuinely be like, yeah, it's a 4-star movie. Like, I don't, like, you're not making any, like, you're literally converting Gustavo to, like, being like, yeah, this movie's fucking terrible. Like, I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm not saying.
No. This movie was boring, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate these people.
Okay, and then there was the fact that he couldn't get any more funding because they would only fund it if the boat moved, and he couldn't get the boat moving until he got more funding.
That's real catch-22.
Let me Gustavo and Ben make a movie.
One of the best moments of one of the best. Can you let me fucking finish? Can you let me say my fucking sentence, Brayden? Can you shut the fuck up? One time in your life, can you shut your mouth? Anyways, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Famously, in the documentary, Werner Herzog says that the trees are misery, the birds are misery. They do not sing; they screech out in pain. And I think that's
the voice. The trees
you do the voice.
Are misery.
That's not his voice. That's not his voice.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Let me.
Trees for misery.
That's all, dude. Just stop.
That's not even a German accent.
Well, I don't know how to do a German accent.
The reason I didn't do the accent because I can't do the accent. And you're like, oh, you actually do the accent, and your accents are worse than the one I would have done. Like,
all right, go ahead. Then. Go do it.
Go ahead.
It's terrible. Like, come on.
So what?
You just said yours is better than ours, though. So let's hear it.
Well, it is. I'm not gonna do it because it's bad. It's still bad.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, as I was saying, the original. Fitzcarraldo was supposed to have a zany assistant, and that zany assistant was played by Mick Jagger, of all people. And then Mick Jagger had to go on tour, so he cut him out. And I feel like that probably would have helped the movie a bit if he had a zany assistant who was like, it's me, I'm Mick Jagger.
Assistant played by a guy who was in the Epstein Files.
Okay, but Mick Jagger, but that would have been fun. So why don't you just let it happen? Why do you got to bring Epstein to this? Like, I don't understand.
Mick Jagger had to go because he was with a world tour.
Well, why? So, like, that literally would have saved them. I actually would have probably given this movie, like, at least, like, an extra star just for, like, a zany assistant. Like, because it would have been entertaining. I don't sit here, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I don't want to be entertained by movies, all right? I don't care anymore. I want a little bit of fun, okay? If the movie doesn't call for it, the movie doesn't call for it, and it clearly doesn't call for it.
Unless the movie is made by Lars von Trier, I guess.
Oh my god, Lars von Trier, guys! I could go for hours about this guy. Oh my god,
this guy
that's the only director who makes movies that you don't have to they don't have to be fun.
But they're still fun. Dancer in the Dark is so much fun.
How is it fun? How is Nymphomaniac fun? How is Nymphomaniac fun?
Uma Thurman season it's so much fun.
We should watch John Dielman for the podcast.
Fuck it, bro.
I don't care what we do. All I care about right now is that we get to A Streetcar Named Desire, because I'm done with this movie.
Okay, let's be honest here. I am gonna lower my review. I'm gonna lower my rating, but
well, you have to lower the letterbox then, because else it's not legitimate.
I will.
Yes!
But what I'm gonna do first is slit your wrist to make you look like you killed yourself.
I don't even know if we can say that on YouTube, man. It's too much.
Can you say that?
Nobody's getting good after the podcast to hear that, so I don't really care.
Episode. Let me put on Patreon. Patreon. Guys, we're starting a Patreon even though we have no subscribers. Okay. Why don't we just get the ratings and move on? I can't do this movie sucks. All right, I gave it a 1 out of 10. No, I'm sorry, I gave it a 2 out of 10. Literally just because it was a real movie. That's it. I think that's the only reason why I gave it.
I love that Brayden hated this movie. Wait, Brayden, how did Sam react to you not liking this movie at all? Did Sam
Sam has never seen this movie. I also never talked to him about this movie.
Oh, you never talked? Oh, okay.
Like, I could, but he doesn't. He didn't even have it in his watch list, so I don't think he's ever seen this thing.
But I know he's a Herzog guy.
Oh, I don't. Okay. I'm not writing off Herzog. I think this movie in particular is not good at all.
All right, so I've lowered it down to a 6 out of 10.
All right, sir.
All right. Well, now I'm not directly in the middle, so I give it 5 out of 10.
And guess what, guys? Somehow, some way, the average is a 4.1. So I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore.
We all were below it. Yeah.
I think Brayden in particular just does not get it at all.
I don't think I get it, but I also don't want to get it anymore. I just want to be done with this fucking movie.
Let's talk about a movie that is actually really good. Let's talk about a really good movie. That really good movie is called...
I recommend this. I'm going to introduce it. It's called A Streetcar Named Desire. It's based on the...
No, it's called Wuthering Heights, directed by Emerald Fennell. All right, let's be honest here. I am not seeing that movie. I am not seeing that movie.
I do not know that it's on the pod. It's on the pod.
It's on the pod. It's on the pod. It's on the pod. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not seeing it. She was racist in an interview. I am not seeing that movie. I'm not paying my money to see that movie, man.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
We all are. We are.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Streetcar Named Desire. Hit it.
So it's based on the play from Mr. Tennessee Williams. Mm-hmm. It's directed by Elia Kazan, who I think also directed the play when it was on Broadway. A lot of the
he did on the waterfront too. He did on the waterfront.
He did on the waterfront as well, which I got right here on the waterfront. Awesome, amazing. A lot of the people involved in the play were carried over to the movie as well. Movie is about a woman by the name of a streetcar, and the name of the streetcar is Desire.
Desire.
Yeah. It's like the first version of Cars.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
I thought you meant the movie.
Yeah, streetcars they came before actual cars.
No, I thought you meant the movie though.
Yeah.
Well, but they had cars though.
What the fuck are we talking about? Let's move on to the movie. What are we doing? So, yeah, I thought this movie was actually brilliantly paced, unlike a certain movie that we just talked about. Because I watched it with Gustavo. It was your second time watching it in the current time, I guess. I had never seen this before, but I obviously had heard of it. And we saw it, and I was like, "Oh, it's not long. It's like 2 hours." But I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." I kind of assumed it would be like an hour and a half. And he was like, "Don't worry, this movie goes by really quick." I literally blinked, and this thing was already halfway done. And it's a good thing because it was really good, and it's not a very fun movie, right? It's not fun, right?
Nope.
But I'm having fun watching it because it's so interesting and cool. That's why I'm having fun. It's not about right moments in aura. It's about the fact that I'm having fun watching it.
We're all rocking back and forth right now.
Did you guys tell I'm Italian because I do this with my hands?
Yes, bro. The pasta bazool, bro.
I gotta be honest right now. Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando's so fucking hot in this movie.
Oh my god.
Could have been hotter. Could have been hotter if he was in a French maid outfit, I think.
If he was a petite Asian girl.
I don't even know how to respond to that. What do you want?
I straight up was telling Gustavo like the entire time of the movie, the entire movie's runtime, that like Marlon Brando was just so fucking hot, and like I had to just give it a good rating just off that alone. Like he was so. I mean, there's moments where he has sweat pouring. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You are too old to be reacting like that.
No, I'm just the right age, actually.
Gay rage right here. We got some gay rage.
Literally. I am obsessed. I can't even like. I've only seen Marlon Brando as like an old guy, right? Like I mean, kind of old.
Like yeah.
He's hot in Apocalypse now. Let's be honest, right?
And
he was fat as fucking Apocalypse now. That guy was fucking obese, bro. You know, like at the end of his life, he was like 300 pounds or some shit.
Got fired. I would do that. I would do that too. Because it's just like the end of my life, bro.
Look at this. Wait, what? Look at this. Wait.
You're looking at Marlon Brando every time we record the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Every time we talk about something you don't agree with, you can just look at Marlon Brando on the wall and be like, man, I'm so hard right now.
Bro. And it like peeks right over my bed too.
Like I literally like actually like felt some type of way, bro. Like watching this movie, I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be like this during this movie. But obviously, Stanley Kowalski is a terrible guy. We can all agree. Like I did a joke.
He's hot though. He's hot.
We forgive him. We all forgive him. We all forgive him.
We don't forgive him for like fucking raping, dude.
Bad word. YouTube's not gonna like that one. Raping.
For the diddying. For the illegal
all the fucking baby oil, man. He had so much baby oil. That's why he was so wet. He was just covered in baby oil the entire movie.
I kind of felt like Carl Malden's character,
Mitch
he won an Oscar for this, right?
Yes.
Am I crazy?
All the main performances won an Oscar.
Am I crazy for saying that it was not a bad performance? I'm gonna sit here and say it's a bad performance, but I don't think there was anything super incredibly memorable about it. Like it was just.
Well, it's kind of like winning an NBA championship in like 1962, because then like no one was good, you know. So.
I thought that.
Who won the NBA championship in 1962? Guys, what logo is that?
That's the Boston Celtics.
God, damn it!
No, they didn't even have Jason Tatum. They had
the Russell.
Okay, we're not here to talk about basketball, which is like a mid-ass sport. Let's.
It's better than football. Football's fucking cheeks. That shit is so boring.
Like a passion. I
can't hate football. That shit's so fucking boring, bro. Like, what do you think the game is all the time?
Do you think Ben likes any sports?
It's still one of the best sports, though. Gotta be honest with you. I just don't like sports in general, but it's one of the better ones. I gotta say, basketball.
Basketball? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're talking about football. Okay.
Well, I also think football's one of the better ones, but you know.
You're a fucking chud.
But also, like, I have real arguments to like back it up, so you know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
All right, guys, let's be honest. Let's be honest here. So the thing about Streetcar Named Desire is that all of the main characters are not that great of people, which is
horrible people. Yeah. They're horrible people. Yeah.
You can't really like, but.
Blanche is like mentally ill, so like she's a bad person, but it's also literally just because like she's just
in main character.
Like she's just like mentally deranged, like literally.
Yeah, so like she hits on a kid. She hits on a teenager.
Mitch is like whatever. I think like he's just kind of whatever.
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
Well, for the time he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Do you blame him for leaving her when he found out that she slept with?
No. I'm just saying that like he did like sexist stuff because like of course he did.
Like he was for the time he was a pretty decent guy.
I'm saying for the time he was good.
But he wasn't.
Yeah. Gotta run through your like.
Yeah. Like I honestly of all the people in the cast, he's probably the best person. Honestly, like if we're rating them based on like how good a person.
Stanley's definitely the worst. Stella's. What she
very much enables Stanley.
Yeah.
Stella very much enables him.
But she also like leaves it. So
only after her sister is raped.
that was a change from the play. In the original play, it ended with Stella actually staying with Stanley.
That's terrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes from the play.
The thing is, I gotta be honest with you. The thing of it is, her staying with him is not entirely unrealistic. Like, if we
that is true.
Yeah,
people often stay with their abusers, and that's just a fact. And but yeah, she does enable him. She doesn't do anything when her sister is raped and then sent to a mental institution. She only leaves him because he gets her sent away, and he's like, I can't do this anymore. It takes multiple people to be hurt for her to finally say it's the last straw, and she doesn't even do that in the play. So she is not a good person. But I would argue, the thing of it is, it's a real crapshoot between her and fuck, did I forget? Mitch.
Mitch, that was bad though.
No, wait. Let me fucking check my name.
He
stopped
having interest in her.
It's a crap. It's a crap shot between Blanche and Stella as the two, as 2 and 3 as in that. I think I feel like Stanley's the worst.
But
Mitch
Blanche is
the least
mentally ill.
The thing
she's not there. She's not mentally there at all. So
but she's you can't say that fully excuse someone for doing a horrible thing.
No.
If she's not mentally there at all, then she should be getting help.
And Mitch wasn't there for her. Mitch wasn't there for her.
Well,
he found out she lied about her age, and he's like, "Ew, you're ugly. You're a hag."
That wasn't the reason he did it. The reason was because she slept with a fucking high schooler, man. That was the main reason. He didn't care about the age. He really said that in the movie.
I actually find it kind of interesting that they don't they make someone who's clearly a pedophile also very mentally ill.
We got the eater over here on the podcast too. We got a big eater on the podcast right now. Brayden eating on the podcast.
Good eats. Is it good eats?
What am I eating?
Didn't you eat it? Didn't you just pick up something to chew? You're chewing on something.
No. What?
Didn't you say this to go and eat something, Gustavo? Am I crazy?
You looked like he was eating something, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you were eating something. It looked like you were eating something.
I might have been biting my nails. I might have been biting my nails.
Oh, I got a fucking nail biter? This movie right here is a real nail biter.
No, I just have bad habits. What? Lay off, man. Why? Stop. Damn.
Bro, the safe word is monkey, bro. The safe word is monkey. Don't say monkey ironically, bro. Right,
did you guys see the fucking thing that Trump posted on Truth Social, by the way?
Yes, we saw that shit. That shit's so bad. That's just so bad. Oh, you don't know? He posted He posted a GIF, a video.
Oh no! Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. We here at the Reelest podcast absolutely condemn that shit. That shit's so condemnable, bro. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Here at the Reelest podcast think that it'd be really cool to get invited to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Let's pool our money to buy it.
we can change it.
Yeah. Look, all I'm hearing is that there's a fucking island up for grabs.
Stanley Kowalski and the Epstein Files.
I mean,
no, bro. It's AI, bro. If that happened, I'd say it's AI.
We had no idea he was a bad person. No idea.
me seeing Woody Allen in the Epstein Files. What? He touches kids?
Wait, Jeffrey Epstein in the Epstein Files?
What? Ghislaine Maxwell in the Epstein Files?
I love how Elon did it, but it's he wanted to be there, but didn't let him in.
Yeah, he wanted to be on the island so bad. No one wanted him there, bro.
The party ended 3 hours ago, and this guy's still here.
Yeah. All right, what else to talk about with this movie? So, I think it's shot. You even mentioned it when we watched it, but it's shot very well. Sometimes it's very subtle with
gorgeous
shots.
shot.
I can think of many movies that are more stellar. Post-credit what? Just go. What are you going to say?
I think there should have been a post-credit scene where Stanley Kowalski comes in with the Infinity Gauntlet and says, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
So it's a Southern Gothic movie. So with Gothic movies, there's a lot of emphasis on like the lighting because there's a lot of contrast, and the lighting movies look so good. Like there's so much. I
pointed this out too when we were talking, but like there's that moment when you don't actually know that the guy's like. We assume he's 17, right? Like we assume that the guy that she comes onto is 17, but we don't actually know he's like a kid. Like we assume like, oh, maybe he's like, early 20s or something. Like, okay, she's into younger guys, but not necessarily like literal kids. And then he comes into the frame and you look at his face and you're like, oh, that guy's young. That guy's very, very, very young. And then he's like, oh, I'm in high school. It's like, oh, that's a kid. That's a kid in high school. So I liked that the lighting literally doesn't give it away until like you're not sure, and then boom, drops you up on the screen. You see the lighting come on his face, and you realize, oh my god, that's a child.
The what?
What did I possibly?
What's on?
Lighting comes on his face.
What? What? Yeah, that's a kid, bro. That's a kid,
This is
bro.
the second time in like 5 minutes I've had to pull out the.
You gonna pull out?
You're gonna pull out?
Oh, jeez.
Come on. Come on
what?
All right.
So I thought Vivian Lee was fantastic in the movie as well. Yep. I thought Vivian Lee was so incredible.
I think that
she was actually bipolar in real life.
I hardly know her.
So yeah.
Well,
the mental struggles that Blanche goes through in the movie kind of parallel her.
Well, I think that we should. I think
this
should make a Streetcar Named Desire 2.
Yeah.
Make it a franchise.
Make another adaptation of the play at this point.
No, make a sequel.
What the fuck was? No, go ahead. No, tell me your sequel pitch. Go ahead.
Okay, so we follow Stanley and Stella later in life. They've gotten back together to raise the child, and 2.5 Men.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the movie.
Yeah, why not, man? You know what? Let's greenlight it.
So
it's a TV show, by the way, now. And we get exactly that wacky hijinks. Like, for example, there's a scene when Whoops looks like Stanley's abusing Stella again, and he uses a banana peel, and she slips on the ground. There's a huge laugh track when she hits the ground. It's gonna be fun for the whole family.
That's nice.
Watches.
I know. I came up with it myself.
Anyway, they did a TV movie adaptation of the play sometime in the 80s or something, I think.
And the 90s. They did one in the 70s and 90s, I think.
It had Jessica Lange. It had someone else, I don't remember, that was Stella. It had John Goodman. And playing the role of Stanley Kowalski was Alec Baldwin.
Not hot enough.
Yeah, it was Alec Baldwin.
Didn't he kill a guy?
Alec Baldwin.
Well,
a woman.
She killed somebody,
He killed somebody.
But it was an accident. But it was still negligent. So.
But he's also not he's also not as talented as Marlon Brando. He's not.
That's where I was going. Also, it's like he's not hot, so there's that too. But
he was pretty good in Beetlejuice.
I don't think we can Can we really sit here and say Alec Baldwin killed somebody, actually genuinely killed someone, really meant it, right?
Well,
can we say that Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile? Really meant it, really meant that he was a pedophile, right?
No. I mean, because it always bothered me about this, because I do feel he got a bad rap for it. But if I accidentally killed someone, I'd be so a mess, I would hate everyone to think that I was actually a murderer.
But you are.
I already know her.
You killed someone. It was negligent, but still, that's still okay. But that's still killing.
You know what that's called? That's not called murder. It's called manslaughter.
Oh, okay. So Alec Baldwin's a manslaughterer.
Okay, all right. Now we're on the same page.
He's a manslaughterer.
I don't know if he actually was convicted though. I don't think it was a crime. I don't remember enough about this trial.
Well,
why are we talking about this? Doesn't matter. This doesn't matter.
I did like the movie, but I know I gave it the lowest score, which is kind of funny.
Go ahead, it's fine.
I gave it an 8 out of 10, which is like the lowest.
You gave it the same score as Brayden.
I gave it an 8 out of 10 too.
I thought you gave it a 9. Whatever. No, but we have the fucking. Then we have.
No, that was because I gave it a 9 like the first 3 times I watched it, but now I give it a 10.
Yeah, because he saw it with me and he was like, "Oh my god, watching movies with my best friend is so cool!" And then decided to give it an extra.
Yeah.
And the Letterboxd average was a 4, so we were all pretty much there. Gustavo was a little bit above, but hey, here at the Reelest podcast, we never blame people for giving a movie above what it's supposed to get in the averages. That's good.
Except when it's Fitzcarraldo. Except when it's Fitzcarraldo.
It's not supposed to get anything, man.
Well, technically, you also went below the average of Fitzcarraldo.
I don't. So next episode.
Next episode is a
Star Trek episode.
Yeah, it's a Star Trek episode. Oh my god! In my sci-fi film class, I'm actually.
When was the last time you sat down and watched an episode of Star Trek?
In my sci-fi film class,
when was the last time you watched an episode of Star Trek?
A while ago. In my sci-fi film class, we're actually watching clips from Star Trek the motion picture. So
we gotta watch. You gotta skip ahead. We gotta actually watch the fucking Star Trek movies. At this point, Gustavo and I both have to rewatch the movies we already saw. I have to watch all fucking 6 of them.
Them.
No, you gotta watch them with me. Yeah, that's right.
So next episode is actually going to be the Star Trek episode. We're not going to record anything until Brayden finishes watching all these stupid fucking Star Trek shows, because he's just like, I have to watch them in chronological fucking order, like some fucking plebeian. And meanwhile, I'm like, I'm just gonna.
So we're going to watch Star Trek and Wuthering Heights. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below.
Please.
Follow us on Letterboxd. Absolutely. All right. Bye, everybody. See you guys later.